Good morning, sir.
Yeah, thank you. My screen is visible for you.
Yes, sir.
Today we will see what is front end, what is back end, what is middleware server, how to configure all those things. MS Paint. See, generally you are using front end application. I can go with one by one, then only you can get the clarity. Here in realistic scenario, this will be from top to bottom is there. Even I'll go that one also, Control Z. This is the front end environment. You know what front end front end? Front end always provides GUI base. GUI, graphical user interface. Generally, even we can go with CLI also. CLI. As a DevOps engineer, we can work with CLI. As an end user, we may work with GUI, graphical user interface. If you want to work with this is automatically attached with whom? One database. This is automatically attached with one database. Assume this is the database. Here for our convenience, I'm taking MySQL database. MySQL database. This is MySQL. MySQL. Yeah, this is the two-way communication. That's why I'm taking like this two-way communication. Okay, front end is there, back end is there. Both will executed by someone else. Both will executed by someone else. These two will go and interact with someone else. Here I am taking like this. Here system is considering these two like one environment. These two are interacting with one area, that is the middleware server. That is the middleware server. I am taking here middleware server. That middleware server name is XAMPP. XAMPP. Here I am taking middleware server name is XAMPP. Here both are configured on top of XAMPP. Both are configured on top of XAMPP. How they configure? We'll see now. This is configuring like this. See, if XAMPP wants to work, this is on top of OS, it will be available. On top of OS, it is available. I'm taking here OS. This is nothing but operating system. You know very well, this is operating system. Here, for example, now I'm taking the OS is Windows. OS is Windows. Maybe same on Linux machine, we can do all these activities. On Ubuntu machine, we can do all these activities. Okay. OS if you want to install, we need hardware, right? This is the hardware layer. This is the hardware layer. I'm taking hardware layer. This is the HW hardware. On top of hardware, we are installing operating system. On top of operating system, we are configuring XAMPP. On top of XAMPP, we are configuring MySQL and application. This is belongs to Azure PHP application or Python application. I'm taking PHP application. PHP application. As a DevOps engineer, you must know how to configure all these things. No need to learn in depth how to work with commands, how to work with PHP pages. You no need to learn, but configuration is very, very important. Even Even in companies, you need to configure. You need to run also. Because of if you do something here, that will reflect on MySQL. How you must configure. Then only it will install. You know what is the port number of MySQL? Anyone tell me? What is the port number? 3306. 3306 is the port number. Just like already existing people know. Newcomers doesn't know. Maybe yesterday in what about Jenkins? Freshers, tell me what is the Jenkins port number? 80808080. Now, in our AWS, we'll go and discuss SSH port number 22. HTTP port number 80. HTTP port number is 443. Like that, it is MySQL 330606. In future, we may discuss Tomcat. Tomcat port number also 8080. Tomcat port number is 8080. Like that, we may learn up to 20 port numbers because of in interview they're asking at least one or two port numbers. One or two port number. Even see FTP port number 2021. SMTP, SMTP port number SMTP 25, SMTP 25. Like that, we can work with multiple port numbers. Even DNS, very powerful. Regular question. What is the DNS port number? 53. That's why I'm calling Route 53. DNS port number is 53. These are very, very important. This is even that too. This is 100% important. First priority goes to this. Second priority, third priority, regularly we may use SSH. If you want to connect our if you want to connect to our instance, we must provide SSH. Without SSH, we can't able to connect. See why I'm taking all these things according to our PDF. According to PDF, this is nothing but application. This is nothing but database. This is nothing but operating system. Next one is operating system. Here is the middleware server. Here is the operating system. Here is the hardware. As a DevOps engineer, we may work with all the layers. You must know each and every layer. You may not tell other team is there. Okay, maybe their other team. They may ask, even the other team is there. Do you know how to configure? We'll say, yes, I know configuration. But anyway, other team is taking care. I'm also involving. If that person may be in leave, I may do those activities. Then only they will give priority for us. I think till now clear, right? I'll take a simple example. Within 5 to 7 minutes, we may complete all these activities. Suppose here I am clicking Windows key observe, just I am typing here X. See, somewhere exam control panel is there or not? Exam control panel. This is the middleware server. This is the middleware server. Why they are calling as middleware server? On top of OS, before the application, someone is there. Who is someone? Is the exam control panel. There is the middleware server. Simply I am clicking. Simply I am clicking. This server we install. See, this middleware server is having first Apache. Apache start. We are starting Apache server. This is one more server. See what is the port numbers it is taking. Please observe here. This is the PID. This is the PID, process ID. PID means process ID. For each process, it will take one ID. For 80, maybe 19816. For 443, 24520. 520. Port number 80 means HTTP. Port number 443 means HTTPS. Just now we discussed automatically we are knowing something. We are knowing something. Now, similarly, I am starting which one? My SQL server. Even check it. What I said, 3306. Here, what is the port number for MySQL? It is 3306. Even see, similar way, I am clicking Tomcat. Tomcat server. It is trying to run, but not showing any port number. Anyway, internally sometimes it will take, but externally sometimes may not display. Okay. Our requirement is Apache and MySQL. See, first, before installing application, before running application, which you will configure. See, now it is running. Now it is running. Taking some time, right? It is taking so many port on. Maybe with 8080 you may use 8005 you may use something different port numbers it is considering. On any one port number it may run, on any one port number it may run, but this is what process id. Okay, just what I want to do, I want to configure something, click on admin. Actually we're acting like an admin, right? I'm clicking admin. PHP, my admin. PHP, my admin. What it is there? Just click new. Click new. It is asking create a database. Create a database. I'm giving just what is the name of the database? What is the name of the database? DevApps. I'm giving the database name is DevApps. Can I give like that? Any name we can give. Any name we can give. Any name we can give. Simply, I am creating a database. See, database got created. Check it. Somewhere DevOps is there or not? Yes, DevOps is there. Here you can expand it. You can expand it. You can. Till now, nothing is there. That's why it is not showing. If you take some other databases, here any other thing is there. See, something got created already. Here, after 5 minutes, if you see in DevOps also, multiple things will be available. Multiple things will be available. We see. First, I created one empty database. After creating one empty database, what I will see? Simply, I am going to Windows key. There, I am going to C drive. C drive. Which drive? C drive. See, observe C drive. Within the C drive, here exam already middleware server, right? Just double tap exam will install exam. Within the exam, one folder is there, HT docs. HT docs. What does it mean? HTML documents. HTML documents. Click on that. There WordPress is there. WordPress. This is the popular what about website development application, website development. What I am doing, I am removing this, deleting. Wordpress is deleted. I am going to downloads. I downloaded wordpress. W wordpress. There I am copying again wordpress. I am copy. Just I am going to paste it. I am going to paste it. Where I want to paste. Just where I said within the example, within the history docs. There I need to paste. Here, paste it. Now what I did? There in the middleware server. Server is started. After starting middleware server, I started my Apache server. Then I started my SQL server. Those are the again middleware server. Those are different servers. XAMPP is one server. Apache is one server. Even what about MySQL is one server. Even Tomcat is one another server. This is the just application. Once it is properly configured, simply we are going to browser. There you need to type localhost, only localhost. Enter. See, example, example. A means Apache, M means MariaDB or MySQL. MariaDB or MySQL, PHP and Perl, practical extraction reporting language. These many, this is the supportivity. By using Excel, we may work with Apache, we may work with MySQL or MariaDB, we may work with PHP. If you want to work with Perl also, all these possibilities are. Here we can develop dynamic web application. This is the power of dynamic. Nowadays, nobody using static application. Only everybody using dynamic web applications. Even already many people know MVN archetype generate. MVN archetype generate. There you developed web application. Are you agree with me? Markonda sir introduced two types of applications. One is console application, second one is desktop application. What about one is the static application, second one is the dynamic applications. Whenever you take, what about MVN archetype generate, if you take by default number, that is the static application. If you add plus 5, if you add plus 5, that is the dynamic web application. Dilip, have you did or not both applications, static and dynamic? Have you worked with or not? Tell me anyone. One is the static, second one is the dynamic. Static means there is no user intervention. Dynamic means there is a user intervention. Dynamic means values will be based on your input request, you will get. Dynamic. Static means fixed content is there. Fixed content. You are not able to change. You are not able to change. Even see after this, you have to do small modification. What is the thing? What is the thing? That is important here. See, I need to click localhost, WordPress, WP, WordPress admin, install ph, install dot php. Just enter. It is under processing. Now see, this is important. Automatically am I got right? WordPress. W means WordPress. Which language? Here Arabic is there. Some other China is there. So many languages are there. Our well-known language. Our well-known language English. Just continue. Here that is important. As a common man, without DevOps engineer, only developer know all these activities. After the developer, who will know that? Only DevOps engineer must know. DevOps engineer must know. Some developers simply asking, hey DevOps engineer, I'm getting so and so problem. How to rectify? Even our manager will also tell. Maybe to developer, hey developer, go and contact our DevOps engineer. He knows everything. But sometimes we may don't know, right? At that time, we are taking what about support. Here, see database name. Now, anyone guide me? What is the database name there I provided? What is the database name we provided? Dev OPS, DevApps. What is the username? That is the root user. Default username is root. Am I provided any password? No, till now. This is the local host. This is the WordPress. Any table name, if you create, that will start with WordPress. Submit. See, run the run the installation. See, system automatically take your site title. Okay, DevApps training. What is the username? I'm giving username, any username. I'm giving username is again. Okay, DevOps 2023. Like that we can give. This is general user. That is database name. DevOps is the database name. I'm giving DevOps 2023. You can change your password. You can change. I'm giving DevApps 2023. I'm giving at the rate 123. Even that is weak, very weak. I'll try to give. I will become a stronger. I'll become a stronger. See, welcome. Maybe 123. At the rate, even underscore. Okay, now underscore. I'm giving. I'm giving just uppercase, lowercase is there, right? Again, 4, 5, 6. See, like that. But you must remember that. Otherwise, in future, you may not work. It is 1, 2, 3. I may give again 1, 2, 3. Maybe that's all. That is good. Even you can remember 1, 2, 3 at the rate 1, 2, 3. Your email address. I am giving email address here. Insta WordPress. Without doing all these activities, we can't. Front end is going to communicate with backend. See, username DevApps 2023, password, your chosen password. Why? Password is maskable, right? Not visible for others. Not visible for others. Here, DevApps, the password, DevApps, DevApps 2023. Now you should remember and give it. This is the older password. Here is what I provided. Welcome. 123 at the rate. Again 123. If we are perfect, then only it will work. If we are perfect, then only it will work. See, we got welcome to WordPress. Welcome. After this, developer will take care. Developer doesn't know all these activities. If he knows, he can do it. If sometimes he may not know, at the time, manager will initiate a DevOps engineer. Please support him. Please guide him. Please guide him. How can we guide? If you know, then only you can guide. Otherwise, we can go through internet, we may search it, then we may do multiple things. Here, if you want, we can create C. I am going here. Here is a visit website. Visit website. These duties are not ours. Who will take care? What about developer will take? Developer will take care. Here, knowingly, unknowingly, we did many things, right? What are the things we did? Simply, I am simplifying. Simply, first, what we did? We know here is the application. Application is contacting with DB. DB is contact with middleware server. That is the XAMPP. XAMPP. XAMPP is communicating with OS. OS is interacting with HW. HW nothing but hardware. This is the procedure every day we are following. Every day. Even up to AWS completes. Same procedure we may follow. Sometimes application only we may work with. Sometimes we may work with only database. Sometimes we may work with only what about both application and DB. Sometimes I may install only OS. Sometimes we may take some resources. Some resources. Here what you may call hardware resources. Directly we may not call hardware resources. Sometimes I may choose CPU. CPU. Here is CPU is nothing but instance type. Instance, or yesterday we seen. Instance type is nothing but CPU selection. How many core processor do you want? Here, which OS you need to install? Maybe Windows, maybe Mac. Even you can install MBSA, Mac also. Even I'll show you just minimum fundamentals because of Mac OS. Minimum takes 32 GB RAM. 32 GB RAM. GB RAM it uses if you want to install. Even after 5 minutes, I'll show you how to just at least install and make it Mac. At least we will install and we will uninstall Mac OS. Now I'm going to our PDF. Till now, anybody having any doubt, please respond. These things daily we can do. For that only you can expertise daily similar activities. I can't say daily again I may open, again I may install PHP, again I may install DB. Like that, we may install 10 to 15 different applications. We may install 3 to 4 databases, 3 to 4 databases. Got it or not? We're having by default, it will support even one service is there in our AWS. I think many people know the service name is RDS. Anyone can guess and tell me what is RDS? Relational database
database service.
service. Relational database server as a service. We can get relational database server as a service. As a service means who will provide? AWS. AWS, it is the VNT. AWS vendor will provide. Already, no need to download, no need to download, no need to install. You can configure here. You can configure. Even just you are choosing some steps automatically, you make it. Automatically, you make it. Even if you want, I can show you that also. You can easily understand. Finally, it will provide what it will provide. That is the interview question. If I install RDS, what happens finally? What it will provide? It will provide endpoint end endpoint. What you can do? This endpoint giving to front end developers. Front end developers. Front end developers. Front end developers make use of this endpoint. They can communicate with each other. They are doing something that will reflect on what about within the maybe we are creating by using RDS. By using RDS, we may create MySQL or you may create what about second one is Oracle server or you may create MariaDB, MongoDB like that multiple. Even just I am trying to show you, you can understand very easily. There I am going to our okay this one AWS console, AWS console, management console. If you practice lot more, AWS is very interesting. If you listen and leave, AWS is somewhat complex. Even my suggestion is go through YouTube. There they may provide multiple videos for related to that. You try to listen multiple ways, multiple times. Then you will get the clarity. What is going on, what you need to learn, what they are providing at least. Now see, simply see, so I am typing here RDS. Already here RDS is there, but I am typing here search is there, right? If you don't know anything, we are searching RDS. See, the name itself managed relational database service. Wherever manager is there, that means provided by vendor. Provided by vendor. Some people may call vendor also, but technical term is vendor only, but in general, vendor. See, I'm clicking RDS. I'm clicking RDS. What they provide? Just create database. Assume just I'm clicking create database. What are the possibilities you may have? Maybe standard create, easy create. These are the things they are providing. Here, Aurora, MySQL compatible. Aurora, PostgreSQL compatible. Here see, pure MySQL. See, MariaDB, PostgreSQL, Oracle, even say Microsoft SQL Server. This is the pure Microsoft product. This is the Oracle product. This is the Postgre. This is the MariaDB. This is the These are the databases already. This means AWS people are tie up with these database options. This is pure proprietary. This is pure proprietary. Even if I select Oracle, it may take more memory. It may take more memory. Even we can pay per hour 50 rupees you may pay, maybe 100 rupees you may pay. That much. What about resources? It will provide. This is not free. For each one, you need to pay. But MySQL is free. MySQL is free. That's why many people are using MySQL is open source. MySQL is open source. I hope you got it. Even Maria DB open source, Postgre open source, even MySQL server is proprietary. Microsoft SQL server is proprietary. I hope you understand. Understand. In future, what I will do? I will try to create one. What about application? One database. There will get endpoint. Through endpoint, how to work with, I'll show you. Whenever time comes, we are in the beginning. That's why I'm not creating. I'm not creating. I'm showing the at least what is available. Just we are viewing. Yeah, generally we need to download MySQL server, then you need to install it, you need to configure. Here we are not downloading, we are not doing. Simply we are choosing 3 to 4 steps, automatically it will configure. Here we don't say here we are installing, we are not installing, we are configuring. Configuring means just 3 to 4 steps we are applying. I hope you got the clarity. Here, easy creation, automatically it will take care. Standard creation means you can choose additional steps. You can choose some extra steps. Suppose it by default it will take 20 GB assumed. You may need to create 200 GB you can allocate. If you are allocating more than 20 GB means for remaining GB you need to pay. Even though you're utilizing or not, we are using that resource. That's why you need to pay that. Now I'm going to one step back. I said, right? I want to show you maybe OS creation with which OS? Mac OS Azure. We want to create Mac OS. There you need to go to EC2. EC2. See, EC2. Virtual servers in the cloud. Here we are using your computer means that a physical server, physical computer. Here we are not creating physical computer, we are creating virtual computer. Where it will create? This is the region. This is the Ohio is the region. See drop down. Here so many regions are there. Yesterday I said how many regions are available? The latest 31 regions are available. 31. Here at the time of creation of my account, these regions, maybe new regions added or not, we don't know. We need to count it. We need to count it. But the latest scenario, how many regions are there? 31 regions. How many availability zones I said? How many availability zones I said? 90 availability zones. Zone is nothing but data center. Zone is nothing but data center. Suppose US East contain 6 zones. US East contain 6 zones. Even our Mumbai is there. Our Mumbai. And where is the Mumbai? Just our Mumbai by default having 3 availability zones. Each region by default having 3 availability zones. You may ask me, sir, why minimum 3 availability zones? Why minimum 3 availability zones? Here we need to understand one small thing. Somewhere I said high availability, right? High availability. Assume this is the region. This is the region. Within the region, how many zones I said? 3 availability zones. This is the zone 1, this is the zone 2, this is the zone 3. I entered something, my data is there. I am having my data, user data assume. Maybe Rama user data is there. Rama assume. This what it will do is it will store it, same data here. Same similar way, it will take the data and store it here, storing it here. In the same way, it will take the same data and storing it to here. This is the advantage of multiple zone concept. Multiple zone concept. Unfortunately, this zone fails. Unfortunately, assume this zone fails. No problem. Already data here is there. It will pick from here. Here our intention is this may fail or this may fail or this may fail. Not failing all the zones. Maybe one fail you may get from other. Maybe other fail you may get from first one. Like it will automatically. Suppose assume this one fail, this one fail. Here data is there, right? We may pick this one. Automatically they will rectify these two zones. This is data center. Zone, availability zone, AG, or we can call it data center. Data center in the sense they are maintaining physical server, there our data is installing. Our view is virtual. Their view is physical. Here, assume I am standing in front of the mirror. I am the physical. On the mirror, you may view my virtual image. My virtual image. Without physical, there is no virtual. Please remember. Without physical, there is no virtual. But without virtual, there is a physical. You are using your laptop, you are using your mobile, that is physical. By using physical, we are creating virtual servers. I hope you got the clarity. Virtual servers. Now I am moving to our first of all, what I said, I need to create Mac. We'll try for that Mac. What system is showing? We'll try for that Mac. Just I am going to here. Now easy to write, easy. Enter. Now going to instances. Till now I didn't create Mac. Now today we'll try for that Mac. Going to launch instance, I'm in OVO, right? It will work properly. See, I'm creating Mac server. Mac server. Mac server means just Mac computer, Mac machine. See, somewhere MAC is there, right? Mac. Whenever if I take Mac, is there any freestyle? See, if I take this one, see, free tire is there, free tire is there. If I take Mac, is there any free tire? No, you need to pay. You must pay. See, even if we take this instance type, yes, see, Mac 1, metal, family, Mac 1. How many CPUs it is using? 12 core CPU, 12 core CPU. How much GB memory? 30 GB memory, 32 GB memory. If you use per day this, you may pay at least minimum 200 to 300 per day. Per day it may take cost minimum 200 to 500. You need to pay per month 15,000 only if you use at least one instance. One instance. Anyway, we'll try to configure for first time. Now create new key pair. You create new key pair. Just I am giving Mac key. Mac key. We'll try it really what is it is provided. Just I am creating create key pair. Now I'm trying to launch instance. What happened? What it is asking? Here is the tenancy. Default it is there. Uh, run a shared hardware instance, run a dedicated instance. Here is the dedicated host. Launch this instance on a dedicated host. Okay, dedicated for us only. Don't want to share. Remaining things we are taking as usual. We'll try it. See, instance launch failed. Why? It is a dedicated host for this specified launch parameters could not be found. We need to provide some more parameters. Again go back. Add instance config. There, I said right. I'm also using first time. We need to pass some more parameters. We need to provide some more parameters. Create a new directory. It is asking many arguments. Many arguments. Somewhere I selected dedicated. I'll try to change. Select run a shared hardware. Default one not supporting. Next dedicated. Now the selected instance type must be launched onto a dedicated host only. Okay. But you need to provide a target host by this is the host resource group, maybe host ID, tenancy, select target. What is that? Tenancy host ID. Nothing is there. You may get a new thing. Maybe shall I type something? Maybe we are typing some number. Not supporting. Anyway, we'll try it for. Otherwise, you need to follow documentation. Based on the documentation only, we'll create. Otherwise, because of if you create Linux or Unix or Ubuntu, see, others I am taking within a minute or within 10 seconds, you may create. See, launch instance. Suppose I'm taking maybe Ubuntu Azure, clicking Ubuntu. I'm not doing anything. I'm not doing anything. Simply, I need to create a key pair. UB, UBKEY, Ubuntu key I'm using. Simply, I'm not doing anything. Create a key pair, launch instance, launch instance. See, that is the this the industry regularly using this one. That's why configuration is very less. But if you take Mac people said, if you configure all these configuration, then only we will launch it. We are not providing default options. We are not providing default option. Simply click easy to, there you go to instance running. Whatever we created, it is automatically trying to run. Here no name is there. I am providing the name. I am providing the name. Is the Ubuntu server. Ubuntu server. Simply I am clicking server. Save. Here initializing. Initializing means just activate. Once it is created, there is no activation. It is running. It is gathering all the what about RAM and CPU for activation. It is going to activate. Hey CPU, I want to run. Please activate. Hey RAM, I need some memory. I need some memory. Those two will provide. Already we selected, right? One core CPU, one core CPU, 1 GB RAM automatically. Your laptops are having 2 GB. Here from virtually you may get 20 GB RAM. That is the advantage here. You may get up to maybe 4096 GB RAM. 4096 GB RAM. See, refresh it once again. It is, I think, initializing. Even I am clicking assume. It is internally initializing. I am going to connect. If you click connect, I said somewhere SSH, right? SSH. SSH. I said, what is the port number for SSH? You want to see that. You want to see that. Just you go for one step back. You go for one step back. Just go down here. Select whatever the server running. Just click on that. Go down. There somewhere security is there. Click on security. Click on security. It is the security groups are there. See, what is the security group? What is the port range? 22. Even I am showing you. Click on this. See, click edit inbound rules. Edit inbound rules. What system is providing? Hey, you are using for connecting. If you want to connect, you may use SSH type. That is the port number is 22. Port number is 22. If you want to add other, if you want to add, suppose click add row. Here, custom TCP is there. Here, observe. As a DevOps engineer, you must know, you try to understand all these names, at least 50% name, 50% name. See, you know SSH, you know custom TCP. And we take some other is there, some other is there, even SMTP. I said somewhere SMTP, right? What is the port number? 25. Is that POP3 110, POP3 11. Somewhere DNS is there. There or not, check it. DNS. If it is there, we are taking here. If it is there, DNS is there, check it. DNS with TCP 53. Same DNS with UDP. We are changing TCP and UDP. TCP is reliable communication, UDP is non-reliable communication. Only protocol type is the protocol number. That is the just like a port number. What is the port number here? That is the 53. If you use UDP, we can send audio, video, images. If you use TCP, assume, if you use TCP, only we can send text messages. Text messages. Even that too reliable. That too reliable. This is costlier. Compared to UDP, this is somewhat costlier because of you need to send sensitive information. Your feeling is TCP. If you choose DNS, what about with UDP? Your feeling is non-sensitive information you are working with. If it is non-sensitive, less cost. If it is more sensitive, that is high cost. You need to pay the cost. As a DevOps engineer, you must know what is TCP, What is UDP? What is the activities of TCP? What is the activities of UDP? In future classes, we will discuss all those things also. All those things also. Ah, according to our view, this is not necessary. This is not necessary. Simply I am closing this. Closing the cell. Here is save rule. Save rule. Here see the name itself SG. SG means security group. Security group. How many of you know what is the alternative name for security group? What is the alternative name for security group? Anyone tell me? In general words, I am trying to write here. What is security group? The security group is nothing but the security group is nothing but what is the firewall? Firewall is nothing but security group. See, in physical computer, we may call firewall. This is the physical computer. We need to configure firewall. In in virtual computer, you need to configure security group. Security group is there, right? Even one more thing is there. NACL, 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 NACL. A network access control list. Network access control list. This is subnet level. Subnet level security. Security. This is the subnet level security. This is which level security? Instance level security. Instance level security. This is the entire question. When do we use security group? When do you use SC security group? SGR. When do you use NACL? I hope you got it. This belongs to which level? Instance level. This belongs to subnet level, where we can discuss all these things at the time of working with VPC. VPC stands for virtual private cloud. Virtual private cloud. We can create our own network. We can create our own network here. Here already AWS provide one by default VPC. AWS provide one default VPC. I'll show you what is the default VPC. Just we'll try to go there. We'll check it. You must know all these things. Here simply I'm clicking VPC. Observe. Enter. VPC enter. See in my system how many VPCs are there? 4 VPCs are there. By default, AWS will provide one VPC. The name itself somewhere default is there. You may check it somewhere default VPC. Default. See default tenancy type is default. This is the default VPC. This is the default VPC. Wherever S is there, that is the default. Even you can't delete default VPC. You can delete manually. Once you delete it, it won't work. Once you leave this, remaining you need to go and create. Remaining you need to go. Simply click once. Here everything is very easy. Simply click once. Here VPC and more. Simply VPC only. Now I am giving just only name. Name test VPC. Test VPC. Here you choose only default options. You are not doing special things. You are not doing special thing. Simply I am choosing IPv4 CADR manual input. Okay. I am taking 10 dot 11 dot 0 dot maybe 10 dot, or first one is 120 dot 0 dot 0 dot 0 dot by 16. Simply I am taking one number. That's all. I am not giving anything. Create VPC. That's all. Automatically creating VPC, right? Is it really created or not? We'll check it. Here is test VPC. Click your VPCs. Click. We got test VPC. Again, you don't want, select this. Simply go to actions. Go to actions. Wait, other also got selected, right? test VPC, go there, simply delete VPC, delete VPC. That much of simple. But before deleting, it is asking confirmation. Really you want to delete? If we give confirmation, DELET, we are giving confirmation. But unknowingly, it may select one option. Suppose I am selecting like this, I am clicking like this, delete VPC. If automatically deletes, we may face some difficulties, right? That's why it is asking confirmation. Hey, really you want to delete? If you type delete, delete means here you are deleting your wish with your permission only you are deleting. I hope you got the clarity. In AWS, everything is simply selecting, click next, click next, click next. We are creating like that. Work is very simple. Work is very simple. But we are going through step by step procedure. That procedure we are following. Windows key. Just already yesterday I opened one document, right? What is the document? AWS. See, yesterday we have seen IaaS, infrastructure as a service. Today OS we know, middleware we know, runtime we know, data we know, application we know. Have we did all these activities? Yes. In sometimes you may work with only application and data. If who is providing runtime also provided by someone else. Runtime also provided by someone else. See, you want to see runtime also some provided by someone else. For that, I'll show you one thing. See, there EBS. EBS. Somewhere elastic beanstalk is there. Elastic beanstalk. Simply click once. For each one application is there. Each one service is there. Simply I am choosing elastic beanstalk. Create application. I said right. Our duty is create application. Create application. This application name is test app. Test app. I am choosing the name is test app. Application tags. You may give name here, just value here, testing value. See, platform, which platform you want to choose. What is the platform? Choose a platform. See, platform. What is the platform it is asking? Hey, do you want to work with .NET? Do you want to work with Docker? Do you want to work with Go? Do you want to work with Java? Do you want to work with Node.js, PHP, Python, Ruby? See, these are the platforms. Generally, platform is nothing but operating system. Here, not like that. This is not such platform. After operating system is there, which type of application you want to work with, which type of language you want to work with. Here, simply we can say language representation. Platform is nothing but which language you want to work with. Here, Python is there, right? I am choosing Python. I am choosing Python. It is otherwise I am choosing Java. Any other is there? Any other is there? Here is not Tomcat is there, right? I'm choosing Tomcat. I'm choosing Tomcat. Already some people know Tomcat, right? I'm choosing Tomcat platform. This is the middleware, just like it. Tomcat. Next, application code. Sample application can I take or upload your code? Upload your code. If you are having your code, we can upload from where? Upload a source. Upload a source bundle from your computer or copy one from Amazon S3 bucket. S3 bucket. Till now, newcomers doesn't know what is S3. Simple storage service. Simple storage service. Here upload your code. Assume upload your code. It is asking source code origin where it is available. Source code origin local file or maybe choosing from URL. See, local file is there, right? Simply click next. Here, unique name. Test source is there. From local file, you want to find it, right? Local file. Just local file is there. You are clicking more. You are clicking create application. From local, it is asking. Is there local file? Okay. Actually, choose file. Yes, choose file where it is available. You may check it that local file is there or not. Local file. You go for D drive or E drive. You know. Just many people know Maven web application, right? Even for your convenience, Windows key or I'm going CMD, CMD. Just I go for D drive. There, MVN is working or not, check it. Freshers, everybody know Maven, right? Everybody know Maven. Here is MVN, MVN, archetype colon, generate. Just we are taking one name. I'm giving any one person name. I said here web application, right? Web application 2007 plus 5, 2012. 2012. This is the default number you need to remember. No need to go and search. How many types of models are there? 3226 models are available to create applications. To create applications. But company people are developers only they may use two types. One is the default one, second one is the web application. See, even press enter, group ID, com dot, DevApps, I'm taking com dot, group ID. Group ID is nothing but vendor name. Group ID is nothing but company name. Which company? DevApps company. It is the com means communication. Artifact ID. Which application you are creating? Java Web App. Java Web App. Java Web App. Or Java Web. Java Web App. If already there, it won't create. If not there, it will create. Snapshot 1.0. What are the snapshots? Is the regular build. Is the regular. Maybe for each second you may create, for each minute you may create, for each hour you may create. The regular builds are nothing but snapshots. Here is the package, leave as it is. See, simply click capital Y. See, because name already failed to execute goal, the default CLI project standalone form, a Maven project already exists in the directory. First, you need to read something, what it is providing. Don't conclude something happened. This name is already there, right? I said, right? This name is already there. What you will do? Again, you go and apply. Again, you go and apply MVN archetype generate. Or otherwise, what you will do first? You may delete Java web app. Now, guide me how to delete Java web app. RM, RD, remove directory. See, before going to that, make question mark. What it is saying? Hyphen S, hyphen Q. Remove all directories and files in the specified directory in addition to the directory itself used to remove directory. Quiet mode means don't ask anything. Do not ask if okay to remove a directory. There is RD. What is the file name? Java Web App, Java Web App slash capital S slash capital Q. Simply see, everything got removed. Everything got removed. See, if you are working as an administrator, or DevOps engineer, you need to know like that. You need to understand. If you don't know, you must know the command at least. What are the options? These options simply here in Linux we are giving man command. That is the man script or manual. But here in Windows command name simply see help here also. See how many commands. These are the default commands in Windows. Regularly using commands. Even available commands also. Available commands. These commands. Even in interviews they are asking, do you know PowerShell? PowerShell. These are all PowerShell commands. These are all PowerShell commands. How many are there? Maximum 50 to 70 commands are there. 50 to 70 in Windows. In Windows. 50 to 70. If you learn these 50 to 70, you are the expert. But in Linux, it is. But in DOS, if you go to DOS, 700 commands are there. 700. If you go with Linux or Unix, 2 lakhs commands are there. 2 lakhs. 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 2 lakhs commands. 2 lakhs commands. But anyway, even though 2 lakhs commands are there also we are learning 20 to 50 commands. I said right, 20 to 50 commands. Major commands only we are regularly using commands. I hope you understood. After that, I may go with MVN, archetype, archetype, archetype colon, GENERAT. See, simply I am creating same procedure I may follow. Now anyone can guide me? Simply 2012, right? 7 plus 5, 12. Good. Now I am using enter. Here is com dot I using web apps. Next, Java web app. Snapshot 1.0. Next, leave it. Capital Y. Got created. MVN first CD Java web app. Now tell me MVN package. Simply package you are giving. Package got generated. You can check it. LL not LL dir here. Right. CD target. Within the target again you check it. See we need this Java web app dot var file. This var file you require. There you are going here. What they said? Hey, you choose this. Here I think where it is. This one or this one? Where is the browser? I think somewhere browser is already configured. Right. I think this one. Why it is not showing? What is the problem? How it is trying for choosing, right? Even I am canceling one step. Now again I am going there. See, choose file. Now you tell me which drive? D drive. What is the source directory? What is the source directory? Java web app, right? Java web app. Java web app. Within that target. Within the target, which one you need? Java web app dot web. At least you should know. File successfully uploaded. You upload abc.txt file, there is no use. Create application. Observe. Create application. Here, banking sector related DevOps engineer, they are expecting some people who are working with such type of ELB and Lambda, those services they need to configure. Those people they require. He is creating test app dot. We can see the output within 2 minutes. AWS is very, very easy when if you practice a lot more, if you listen more and more, if you implement again and again. Even each service I've implemented even more than 100 times. If time permits, I may go with any one service, I may click, I may do practice. Even you will also do like that. See, created, even from here, see, create environment is starting. Step by step, maybe 8 to 8.3. Environment, health has. What about transition to pending? Initialization is process running for 12 seconds. There are no instance. It is creating one instance for that. See, creating security group. Each and everything we may know manually, but here automatically everything created. Created security group name. Here is trying to create, here created. Now created target group named. See, waiting for EC to instance, everything launching. Who is taking care here? AWS vendor. AWS vendor is taking care. See, this is the serverless architecture. This is the serverless. Some people may ask me, sir, really there is no server? Here is operator. Operator should not take care about server. That means no need to install manually, no need to configure manually. AWS will say, I will take care, but you must pay something. If you configure, you can choose, right? Maybe one core or two core or maybe five core. We are not like that. It will take automatically some code. It may be more. It may be more, may not be less. Based on your application size, based on your requirements, it is assessing and it will take some resources. There also we can edit and modify, but default options it will take care. See, instance deployment completed successfully. Now check it. Deployment completed successfully. It is giving one message. See, loading right? Loading right? Simply click on. Where is that? See, this is the test application. Shall I click on this? Shall I click on this? Yes. See, hello. Even Markonda sir did many things. Markonda sir created WAR file. Markonda sir, what about install Tomcat server? He is moving that application. He is doing. That is manual process. Everything is automated, right? That's why people are why cloud? Cloud why is powerful means everything taken care by our cloud. Here is taken care by AWS. Till now, anybody having any doubt? Everybody try for this. I think everybody know Maven, right? At least I'm expecting from your side. You try it. You may. What about do like this? Get the output and post it on our WhatsApp group. At least I feel very happy because of you are doing well. If any doubt is there, try to interact with me below. Maybe what about time in between 10 to 12:30. Every day you may talk to me in between 10 to 12:30 in between. I may interact with you. I may give responses for your queries. I may give responses for your queries. Okay, thank you. Remaining things we'll discuss tomorrow. If any doubt is there, try to interact with me. I will wait for 2 more minutes.